I want to talk about alive internet today. So, there has been a lot of YouTube channels I have discovered recently, and I there are a lot of thoughts that I have about them and the whole of the internet space. But more on them later. I am reading this book right now. This is called Kaya ke Daman mein. It's a Hindi literature, Hindi, Punjabi, Urdu literature book that I have found myself interested in, and I don't know how I ended up in this corner of literature as a whole. I was always interested in learning more about things, like learning more about things, and especially in literature. So yeah, I read books, and I'll get you. I'll keep you updated on how this book turns out. I have read many books. I have had lots of books uh, written by Amrita Pritam, and this is the second book that I'm reading. I have completed reading. I don't remember the name, but it was a. I'll surely review that book, or provide some summarization or my thoughts on it in the later parts of, or the next video. I don't know. um, Alive internet, what is it actually? Alive internet is corners of internet which are not slop. Like, for example, I have found lots of YouTube channels which just feel real, like so authentic, and so much so that you feel like connecting with that person in real life. And it's actually true of the fact that you know the dead internet theory is becoming true as we go on and see lots of AI slop videos. Like, of course, platforms are making doing their best to keep that AI slop away from people and not get that dead internet theory right, but do not prevent that thing from happening, prevent dead internet theory becoming true. However, when I think of these kinds of YouTube channels, Dry Creek Wrangler, or Accepting the Universe, or there are a bunch of people who just do not care enough to put descriptions, do not have that bandwidth to be fake. They don't care about if they had the best thumbnails. They don't care if they had the best kinds of you know hooks. They don't even bother editing their videos. And I want to be that part of the internet which is real, which is authentically real, true to its nature. And um, I believe this is what the second, or I don't know what was the first, but this was the um, nicer era of the internet. This is the alive internet actually. And yeah, this is where I stand. This is where I believe. I don't want to identify myself as something. Like, in the beginning, I don't want to put labels on myself that this is who I am, or this is what I want to do with this YouTube channel, or this is what my genre is, because there are lots of things. and people change over time. So that's the thing. However, I find it extremely interesting to get to know that, you know, that this part of the internet exists, and you know, like up we are collectively as human beings are part of it. Like, and people like it actually. People really do love watching that content, watching that type of content, which is extremely real. And yeah, it's nice. It's good to see that, you know. So, by the way, I'm sorry, I have lots of books actually, and maybe I'll read them. Maybe I'll uh, read and actually, you know, discuss about them. I want to discuss about books actually, lots of books. I want to, you know, discuss, and like lots of things are there that are going on in my mind. By the way, I also have a newsletter, so you know, you can join that. I'm not going to put 1,000 links in the description, but yeah. Anyways, so this was my first video.